address is different on your license than it is on the business card.
Because that's a business location, sir. That's not my home address.
Yeah, this whole thing just seems very suspicious. I'll be right back. I need to run this ID.
You don't need to run my ID, sir. You don't need to. I'm an attorney, like I said.
Okay, this whole video is very suspicious, and I'm going to show you why. Not everything meets the eye here. So let's go back right to the beginning. So this supposedly is a video of a police officer pulling over a black woman who's throwing trash out. She has herself a nice little Mercedes, it appears over there, and she's just throwing trash in the dumpster. So he's going to confront her and ask her for proof that she lives in that building, or that she works in that building, and ask for ID. But this entire thing immediately, once I was watching the twins react to this, is very clear this is not a real video. This is a skit, without question. But this skit is not what it seems like. There's a reason. I feel something very nefarious about these skits being made at a time like this, and I'll show you why in a minute.
To the show. You got it good. Yeah, I'm joking. I don't believe in white privilege.
What is it you think you're doing here?
That car, there's no markings on it, so.
I'm dumping trash out.
That's illegal. This is private property. You can't be using this dumpster for your trash.
Oh, no, it's okay. My office is right here. It's not illegal. I have an office here.
What's up with her eyelashes?
Is here. You work, and you work here.
Correct. I'm an attorney at law. That's correct. Yes.
You're an attorney.
Yes, sir. Do you need a business card or anything?
Yeah,
you need services?
yes. I need proof of this.
Would you like services or anything?
So just because something has an Axion up top, obviously doesn't mean it's a body cam. This woman is not a good actor, but some of the comments are absolutely hysterical in the videos I've been reading, where people believe this is a real video. This is an actual video. And it seems to be enraging some people, because now videos like this are going to be taken and they're going to be put on Twitter, about X, they're going to put on X, they're going to put on TikTok, they're going to put on Facebook, and people are going to automatically assume that this is a real video, and this man who's being overtly racist is a cop, clearly, going to be perceived as a villain. This is not a real video, and I'm going to prove that to you after.
Real quick, don't this feel like a comedy sketch?
Yeah, see, look, even they're saying the same thing.
This is real life. Yeah.
This is not real life, brothers.
Man, she looking good.
Let me get to the back.
Yeah, I look like a shithole. That road and like, you doing that? Back with the trash though, Kel.
I don't see the address.
That looks ridiculous.
Sorry, if you flip the card over, please. Thank you. Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Because the sun is...
This is real. She's black and she's talking with her hands. She said this is taking too long because the sun out here. Yeah. You're a black woman. You should love the sun. The sun gives you energy, like Simpson's hair.
I still don't see the
Too
address.
hot for you?
Sir, here's the address here, please. And that's my name. Is there anything else that you need to verify that, sir? I'm trying to cooperate here.
Ma'am, I'll ask the questions. You're breaking the law, right?
This guy's being very, obviously, clearly very aggressive. What he was saying was the business card that she was given doesn't match the ID. Well, clearly because, the building is a business address and her home has her home address, and that's where the license is going to be.
Where'd she go to law school? Compton Jail Center? I don't know. She said jurisdiction. It's outside of... I think they just gave it to her. DEI. Her jurisdiction?
ID. I did not have to, once again.
Ma'am, you're breaking the law. You're illegally dumping trash. Your addresses do not match up.
Yes, they do. They do match up.
Well, then you should have no problem with me running it then, if you are who you say you are.
You don't need to run my ID, sir.
That's right, he doesn't.
I told you again.
What? He doesn't have to run it. What she's doing is not against the law. Yeah.
It's not what she's doing. It's clearly not illegal.
Rabbit hole, officer.
Okay.
Or you want to keep going down this rabbit hole, officer?
Okay, ma'am, this could just be so simple. All you need to do is give me your ID and your business card back.
I'm not letting you run anything. I don't have to let you run anything.
What is this? This cop for real? Yeah, he's getting her permission to run her ID. She gave you the ID. Yeah. Now go run it.
There's no way this is real. This, of course, it's not. I gotta prove it to you in a second time.
Yeah, you can run a test. Oh, you 1019. No longer 1019. I need to check up on this black woman.
But you need to go.
None of that is relevant to what's going on here.
It's very relevant because you're sitting here harassing me at my workplace while I'm taking out trash where I pay for having my office space.
Okay, none of that has been proven. I do have an ongoing investigation right now that I just got
Giving you
called on.
my business card. I've given you my business card.
Like they're gonna launch an ongoing investigation into a woman that did something trash. She's gonna back it up like that. When she brought it to her car, and then put it in a car, but the trash is from the building behind her. So it would be in common sense she would just walk out and throw it in the trash. But that's because this is all staged. This is all not real.
I need to tend to.
I bet you do.
We're gonna leave this as a
I bet
warning
you do.
today.
That sounds great. That sounds great.
You don't have the authority to run my license.
Yeah.
That's what, they look like the ends of them Persian rugs in your house.
So clearly that video is not real, but it's been floating around, and some of the comments, here's the source video. It's by Bodycam Declassified. Something very, look at it, 7,000 comments already. We'll have her driver's license, have the business address. He hates she's a lawyer, and she knows better. Being an attorney while black. She's a woman, black, she's... So, to say this is a racial profile, he's escalating the situation over. You see how this gets out in the zeitgeist now? Where this staged video, this fake video, is going to run all over the place. People are going to read these comments, and they're going to get incensed. And this is not, I don't believe this is an accident. Especially given what just occurred with Karmelo Anthony and the kid, Austin Metcalfe, over in Texas, where he was stabbed. And all of a sudden now... This is all by my belief. This is all by design to get people hyperbolic and race divided once again. We're very reminiscent of the summer of love that we experienced in 2020, because it's a very common leftist Bolshevik tactic, is to get people incensed and divided over nonsensical things and blow them up out of proportion, so they can divide the populace. Now here we have this: Karmelo Anthony's family using $400K legal defense fund donations to buy home. Interesting. Well, it's not to buy a home. He's actually renting the home. But the bottom line is, like, as soon as they purported to be self-defense, they created a Give, Send, Go, which raised upwards. At that last I saw, it was like $450,000. Family moved into this new home, surrounded by the attorneys now, new Escalade. So the left, in my opinion, is using this as a prime example to try and once again build up and stoke any kind of division and hatred, mistrust of police, mistrust of whites, or in general. Maybe he's creating a perpetual victim mentality that does nobody any good, that benefits nobody. And this is all the makings of potentially leading up to be another OJ 94 trial, if they'll let that happen, because that's certainly their goal. Anything to get people incensed and aggravated and divided on the streets. There's no reason other than that for this to be like top news headline. This is murder. The kid was murdered. He was found in someone's tent. A lot of people leave their valuables in tents. They leave their cell phones, leave their wallets. This kid is armed. He's not allowed to have a knife on school grounds. And his reaction was to stab this kid after he was asked to leave. Murdering someone is not self-defense. Still lethal defense. But yeah, they have, supposedly there's a video somewhere floating around of what occurred, and we haven't seen that yet. But the bottom line is this is all being amplified for a reason. All of this is being amplified. And now who's this company that created this video? This is a new account, by the way. This Bodycam Declassified is a new account. That's them. A lot of views. A lot of people say, oh, they're just trying to capitalize and monetize and make some money off engagement farming. I don't know. Seems very interesting, because when you look at the videos they have. All right, here we go. Let's go to all of them. Okay, this was made on March 15th. I believe this YouTube account is only about a month old, and all of them seem to have most of them seem to have a common theme. This one, here's another one. Police harass a black blind man with a cane. Cop slapping a guy in a Ferrari, Middle Eastern guy. But this is also one of the most telling. So this one, disabled man is dragged out of his car. Cops don't believe he's disabled. Okay. So, once again, this is a skit. This is not real. This is a skit. But let's show you the end of this. After the incident occurred, right? After this video, you can go watch it for yourself on our channel. At the end, It says the suspect filed a formal complaint against both officers at the Central District Police Station. He was arrested shortly after, and he is currently on a deportation hold. His U.S. citizenship was deemed invalid, and he is set to be deported back to Nicaragua in early May of 2025. Well, we know this isn't true. Obviously, this video is not a real video, but they decided to insert that, once again, very divisive element, so that people, when they're watching this, are going to believe this is real, and they'll get angry, and they'll share it on TikTok, and they'll share it on Instagram, and it'll move at that stage into urban legend. But by the time the damage is done, people are going to believe that this is a real video. So, who is this company? Bodycam. Here they are. So this right here, just to prove it to you. It states on their own website, our content is not actual body cam footage. That's it. This is a script. This is a film. This is an edit. So they're purposely making these to divide. Why are they purposely making these? Is it about money? Is it really about money? Well, in the end, it's all about money. But they made this? This is only about a month and a half old, and it sure does seem to be effective considering the kind of material they're producing. So I try to find out who owned the website. Cannot find it. So the person that had registered the website is a company called Moniker Privacy Services, which is, so if you want to mask your company, so that people don't know who it is that registered it, that's exactly the service that you would use. So also, here's where that was all filmed. A lot of these clips are filmed. This is in Miami. This is Miller Machine and Supply Co. So they used the back lot of that for multiple amounts of their videos. I'll show you the photos here. So you'll recognize that in the video also. So, interesting question. Who's behind this? Very curious. Who is behind creating these videos that seem to be stoking these racial fires in a very interesting, scary climate? It's all the makings of an op. I do not think this is an accident. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any ideas or questions.